to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Indiana's offense will take the field first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Right, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Tight end now in motion. Off play action on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Got it behind the line. It's Hemby. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. The Hoosiers are on the move. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Hemby. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Just keeps slinging it. Got his man in the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands. It's Morris.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hemby. Turning it on! He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
1st and goal for Indiana.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Owls offense has its first opportunity of the day. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picks up the first down, still moving. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Might as well give it to him again. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Williams will pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had...
There he goes! He's at the touchdown, Hoosiers! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to West Virginia. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the play fake. Under fire. That's caught. It's Moss. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Williams looking for a man. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana!
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got a man, it's Moss. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Williams will pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's into the open down the middle. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He makes the catch in the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. And some room to work. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. With the catch, it's Cooper. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Hemby. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Quickly out to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up for the PAT. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Fighting off the defender. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Hoosiers will boot it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's third down. Williams looking for a man. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Hauls it in at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. The Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Using his legs, it's Bennett. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Leaves it with the running back. Nice move there. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cooper. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. Grab near the marker. It's Cooper. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Kennesaw State right back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grab near the sticks. It's Rogers. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Williams will pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll send the back in motion. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Baylor sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Waco. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, going to the air. He's going for the big play. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Williams looking for a man. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Kennesaw State right back to work.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Owls! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for you.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the three.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Hoosiers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak for it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. You gotta believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Right down the middle. Hauls it in. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity, and you start